Saturday Night Baseball. Started in this one under the lights. Hit back toward the mound. And there's one down now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. He's coming off a month where he really slumped at the plate. Didn't even pick up 15 hits. Maybe he breaks out here and we get to see the player that we all expect to see. I know the patience is wearing thin.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires. In now, number 25. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Now the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Hernandez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Is a fastball that misses.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Digging in to Oscar Hernandez, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games, and he struck him out. So a fine inning. Now at the plate, Justin Upton, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Smoke toward the hole, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Now in the box, Luis Valbuena. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Ian Kinsler heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it one away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield, has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
At the plate, Ryan Schimpf, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Upton on second. Balbuena at first, one gone. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 on the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's one on to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Kendrys Morales. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. Around first, he's digging for second. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr., and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Two and 2 the count to Cole Calhoun. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Martin Maldonado.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher. Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Angels leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Standing in, Devin Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. Sliced hard on the ground. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Catch is made by Upton. Here comes the runner home. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Now batting.
Here's Kendrys Morales. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ball even at 2-2. Smoke over at second. Solarte on at first with 2 down. Grounded to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, Justin Upton. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hernandez is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter.
Digging in, Luis Valbuena. He reached on a single in his first try. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. He's running. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Popped him up. Maley waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Rounded down the third baseline. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he wasn't going to hit that one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Luke Maile. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's the second out. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Hit to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Ryan Schimpf with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Trip around the bases.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun. Missed with a slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. High pop-up. Solarte moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Martin.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now a hard liner. slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, number 25. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right, isn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. Ground
ball sent back up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with another 2-2. Round, 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ball 4. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
1 away. So striding forward now, Justin Upton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A 1-1 now to Upton. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready for another chance. Luis Valbuena. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 1.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. There is Valbuena, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... At the plate, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Solarte's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ryan Schimpf. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 3-0 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder, number 56.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now.
Calhoun.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A shot to first base and caught there to end. Now to the plate, Devin Travis. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Yangervis Solarte. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Kenan Middleton gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A bouncer up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Danny Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
24.
Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Jabari Blash is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 25. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
The batter, number 2.
Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left. Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. On to first, a double. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin.
Number 54.
Rene Rivera is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 44.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Dwight Smith Jr. is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he's back in standing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. The count now at 2-2. On the ground to short. Could this be two? Kinsler for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping up now, Luke Maley. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And that's in there, base hit. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Pillar, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in two for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Stepping in, Justin Upton. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Luis Valbuena now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Angels down to their last strike. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Toronto came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Danny Barnes earns the victory out of the bullpen.